Hey, what's up everybody? It's another Tuesday on Men of the Den. You have me, JD. Let's get it going. Okay, so this week it is LGBT Topics Week, and I was like struggling to come up with an idea that I really wanted to talk about because I've been so busy lately that being gay has not been on the top of my list. Think that one through. So I asked some of the guys in the den and I decided to do JD's Gay Music Extravaganza Explosion playlist. This will be, there will be a link for it in the description of the video, but I wanted to pick the top 20 songs that like I listen to on a regular basis that just get me amped up when I'm feeling particularly proud of myself or just rambunctious or whatever term you want to use. I do have this now. I was going to give you guys a tiny update. Last week, after I posted my video, of course, in rugby, I completely dislocated my finger at 2 different joints and I buddy taped it for a couple of days, and I ended up actually seeing a surgeon yesterday and they put me in an aluminum splint and I have to go back in a couple of weeks. I even have like my x-rays and everything. I broke it apparently. It's really hard to see on here, but like in this general vicinity, all that fluffy stuff shouldn't be there. That's my bone that's all broken and it's gross and stuff. So I get to wear this for the next 4 to 6 weeks while it heals. It was really gross a couple of days. I mean, you can still see some bruising. It was bruising all the way down my hand and it was really, really gross. But so here are the top 20 songs that I listen to on a regular basis that I thought would make for my good JD's Gay Music Explosion. So these are in no particular order in regards to favorite to least favorite. I actually just made the list as I pulled them into Spotify from my Apple Music. But like the first one is I Did Something Bad off of Taylor Swift's new album. I am obsessed with this song. It's like one of those songs. I'm obsessed with this whole album. I know that not a lot of people will agree with me, or maybe a lot of you will, I don't know. But like I Did Something Bad is just so good. I love this song. Like it's one of those songs that like you want to just tear open stuff. I don't know, like it's like my Destructo song, like when I'm just feeling rambunctious and angry and tons of in me. I love this song so much. Second is People Like Us. This is actually the most played song in my iTunes ever. When I looked up like my top 25 songs, I looked to see if any of those I would put on this list, and that was #1, and it's perfect. It came out right around the time Minnesota passed same-sex marriage via legislation rather than at the ballot box or by Supreme Court. We were the first state to pass it in the United States legislatively, meaning our lawmakers made it law, and this song came out and it was just perfect. And I think that this is like probably one of my favorite LGBT power anthems. I listen to it when I'm just feeling like it's been a really bad day or people have really drugged me down for being who I am or identifying who I am. People Like Us is just one of those songs that I can listen to that just reminds me to just keep fucking shit up, because the more we get chaos as a part of our daily lives, the more people will realize that we're not going anywhere and we're not going to be quiet. #3 is Marry the Night by Lady Gaga on the Born This Way album. Love this song. This is probably my favorite song just of all time. This song is so good in regards to being an anthem of owning the darkest moments of your life and overcoming it and being who you are. And I love that about this song, and I absolutely love that she turned a song that could have been interpreted in a lot of different ways and just made it this anthem of power and darkness. And I think if you're ever having a bad day, if you're ever having a really rough week, month, year, listen to it like on repeat. Watch the music video. It's so powerful, and it's probably between that and People Like Us is probably my favorite anthem to listen to when I just feel absolutely defeated. #4 is Bad Romance because it's Lady Gaga. I even have like Born This Way tattooed on my chest. Like I'm obsessed with her, so she comes up a few times, but it's Bad Romance If it's not on your list, I'm kind of disappointed in you. Just a little bit. I still love you, but I'm probably disappointed in you. And then there's Born This Way, which is like a given when it comes to anthems like this. Like, I feel like you have to have Born This Way on the list. I absolutely love this song. I actually did a lot of these. In fact, I did, of the ones I just listed, I've done all but like one in drag before. If you didn't know that about me, I love Born This Way. The next would be What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger by Kelly Clarkson. Obviously, this song is just one of those that it gets me so pumped up and like, I want to go, I don't even know, shopping? That's not the right word. But I just love it. I love that song. It just makes me want to get up and do things and change things. And when I'm in need of motivation, I just listen to it and I keep going. Then the next is Bang Bang by Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj. This is just a fun song. Like, I could listen to this in the car and like fist bump to it the whole way home. I love this song. I think it's feminine. It's at the same time, it's owning of female sexuality, and I love that about this song. I love female artists, if you can't tell by my list. In fact, looking at this, all but one song is by women. Number 8 is Million Reasons by Lady Gaga. Enough said. That song is just one of those that makes me all warm and tingly inside, and I've cried like 19 times listening to it. Next is When I Grow Up by the Pussycat Dolls. Who doesn't love that song, and who doesn't like acting like when they say groupies, they really mean boobies? And I just love that song. That's another one where if it's in the car or if it comes on at home, I hope I have like a martini in my hand at home and I'm just a martini or a margarita or whatever it is I'm drinking. I just love the song and I get all pumped about it. Next, The Middle by Zed, Maren Morris, and Gray. This is a fairly new song, and it was, I believe it was a Target release song. This is just a really fun song. I love the beat to it. I love listening to it. It's one of those songs that just kind of gets me pumped up and ready to go, especially when I'm off to rugby and I don't feel like doing much. It's a really good song for that. What else do we have? The Greatest by Sia and Kendrick Lamar. This is just an emotionally powerful song for me because I have identified with Sia a lot in my own journey of getting over PTSD and struggling with it every single day, and that song was also dedicated to the 49 lives lost at the Pulse nightclub in Orlando. So if you haven't seen that music video, I highly recommend watching it. It's 100% dedicated to Pulse. Then there's No Excuses by Meghan Trainor. Again, this is a newer song, but I just love it. Like, it's like for the guy that kind of did you wrong or is trying to date you, but you're like, sit down, because how you're acting, I know your mom didn't raise you to be like that. It's really, really good. All right, number 13 is Woman by Kesha, because it's Woman by Kesha. And if you don't like this song, I'm judging you personally. And I won't even say it's nothing personal, because it's straight up personal, because it's an amazing song and it's Kesha. It's, oh. Then there's Pound the Alarm by Nicki Minaj. I did this in drag once, and it was so amazing. I dressed up in like this black skin tight suit, and I had this pink wig on, and I just had a friend of mine from college. We like splashed pink paint all over me, and my glasses said Roman on them, and it was so good. I absolutely love this song. This is another one of those songs where I could just listen to it and I feel like I'm on top of the world, and I could be like pissing glitter everywhere. I love that song. Next is TikTok by Kesha. Again, it's Kesha, it's TikTok. There are some things that are just like super classic, great music songs. This is one of them. TikTok is great to listen to if you're in a sad mood, if you're in a happy mood, if you're in an angry mood, pretty much anything. If you're just in a mood, listen to TikTok. It always makes me feel better. The next is Raise Your Glass by Pink. There's really nothing to say. It's Raise Your Glass by Pink. The whole entire song is about, it doesn't matter how screwed up you are, how weird you are, how different you are. Raise your glass and toast to whoever the hell you are, because you are exactly who you're supposed to be, and that I love. Then Single Ladies by Beyonce. I'm not even going to explain why. You should know better. Next is Cheap Thrills by Sia. I love this song because I don't even know why I would think of it as like an LGBT song or something that like is an anthem for me. I love the the beat, and I love Sia's voice, and I love how it's like she doesn't need money to have the time of her life. It's about just living it up with whatever you have, and I think that's just something really important for us to remember. There's only 2 more, I promise. It looks like I'm saying 3. 2 more? There we go. 2 more. Okay, so second to last is Bye 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 by NSYNC. I told you that there's one in here by a male, and it's a male group, but it's Bye Bye Bye. I can guarantee you, even if you didn't like NSYNC growing up, you listen to this song now and you still know the whole like, bye, bye, bye. You know it, and you do it all the time. I know you better than that. All of us do it. And if you say you don't, you're a liar, and you shouldn't lie because it's bad. And last but not least is Die Young by Kesha. I know that this list has been like inundated by Lady Gaga and Kesha, but it's fucking Lady Gaga and it's fucking Kesha. Die Young is, I love this song because it's all about making the most of everything that you have going on in your life. Everything from the best to the worst, making the most of everything, because we don't know when our lives are going to be over. And I want to know that the day that I go, that I have done everything I can to be the best person that I can be, and that I've lived every moment. And I've seen things like that come through. I've gone to Hawaii twice. I joined Men of the Den last year. I joined rugby league. Like, I've started to do all of these things, and that reminds me that, like, you know, I could die tomorrow, but I have done so many things to improve my life and just live my life to the fullest, and I can't imagine doing anything else. So I hope you enjoyed my list of 20 power anthems of gay explosion extravaganza. The link to my Spotify playlist is in the description below. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe, share with your friends, and listen to my playlist and let me know what you think. If you like it as much as I do, I like you. If you don't like it, I'm judging you. I still like you, but I'm judging you. I hope you have a great week. We have some really good videos, as always, coming up this week. Thank you so much to The Den for the ideas coming into this week, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.